90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Star Michael Sammy is having the time of his life in the United States of America since he left Angela Deem's abusive relationship and found solace with his new family in Texas. Michael is a 35-year-old Nigerian man who was first seen in 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days Season 2 with American woman Angela, they had met on Facebook, with Angela deciding to fly to Lagos to see Michael in person. Angela had decided from the start that she wanted to get Michael to the U.S. to marry him. Angela also suspected that Michael was a scammer. Angela was never able to make up her mind about Michael, even after she married him, and even after he finally came to America. She kept thinking he was a fraud, and that's what she accused him of being while she took him to court. Angela is accusing Michael of fraudulently inducing her into marriage. She wants the marriage annulled. Michael disappearing from her Hazelhurst house in February 2024 is what made Angela snap. She will only rest once she gets Michael sent back to Nigeria. The 4th of July brought a wave of happiness in Michael's life. He excitedly shared it with his followers to let them know that, after all, he was also an American now. Michael has faith in the system and knows that he won't be deported to Nigeria because he has never used Angela with any ulterior motives. Angela's own private detective cleared Michael's name. He has a thick report containing details of all of Michael's social media activities to prove that Michael was neither a cheater nor a scammer. Michael celebrated his freedom on the Independence Day. Michael has found a new support system in America since he left Angela. He often films himself playing soccer with his fellow Nigerian friends in Texas. On the 4th of July, Michael shared a sneak peek into his life by posting stories about his warm-up and post-game relaxing session with his soccer team on Instagram. Michael even enjoyed a nice outdoor lunch in the sun with his friends. His friends and fans are now Michael's family. They are all he has in America since Angela tried to expose him as a scammer. Michael's family knows he's honest. Michael has been experiencing the beauty of life in America day by day as he learns to heal from his toxic relationship. While life is not a party for Michael, it sure looks like it's much happier than it was when he was still with Angela. Michael felt trapped in his own country while he dated Angela. Michael used to have a job that Angela made him quit. She feared he would interact with other women if he stepped outside. She badmouthed his friends. She even fought with Michael's friends on camera. However, Angela's twisted mind still thought of him as a fraud. She's poisoned all of her friends' and supporters' minds to think that Michael is the biggest manipulator she's ever seen. Angela's close friend Lauren Brovarnik even accused Michael of running what is probably the biggest scam in the history of 90-Day Fiancé. Lauren tried to convince her fans that they shouldn't be donating to Michael's fundraiser since he was using the money to buy himself expensive items, instead of giving it to a lawyer as he promised on GoFundMe. Lauren was referring to a photo of Michael posted by 90-Day Fiancé Update where he was posing in front of a Mercedes. The picture showed Michael dressed in a casual outfit of a printed black shirt with blue jeans and a black hat as he struck a pose with the red vehicle. It had led to rumors that Michael bought the car using the fundraising money, and people like Lauren were fueling the fire. However, Michael assured fans the car belonged to a friend. Michael simply wanted a cool photo of himself for social media. He wasn't the owner of the car. When Michael first posted about having started a GoFundMe, fans were worried about whether he'd been hacked. 90-Day Fiancé viewers have had unpleasant experiences with cast members asking for money by telling lies. Mary Demasue had faked having cancer so she could trick gullible fans into giving her money. The ones who did spend on the Filipino woman did not even get a refund, as Mary and her husband, Brandon DiNuccio, had already spent it. It's not the case with Michael. He genuinely needs money to seek legal advice and pay his attorney's fees. Michael did not know about Angela having filed for an annulment. He was blindsided and immediately needed to respond to Angela because of deadlines. Fans understood Michael's plight. He spoke about how he hated to ask others for money, but it was unavoidable due to the legal actions Angela had taken against him. Michael's cry for help brought together a whole community of 90-day Fiancé fans with a shared cause. All they want is for Michael to be free. They want him to respectfully be able to live in America. They want to see Angela lose and Michael win this war. Angela discovered that Michael was a part of a WhatsApp group called Paradise Men when she had accompanied him to the Ivory Coast for his visa appointment. Michael was the admin of the group, but the name made Angela see red flags. She thought it was a scam group that made money off older women. Photos of elderly American women were being shared in the group, while men joked about these women wanting young Nigerian boyfriends. Angela did not believe Michael when he said the group members were all people like him waiting for their U.S. visas. They sought guidance from Michael about the visa process, and he did the same. Michael seemingly built many close friendships with these men in the process. It makes sense since Michael wasn't allowed to use Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram by Angela. WhatsApp may have been the only place where Michael could chat and have a laugh with people who understood his plight. The pictures of older women they were sharing were just them having a light conversation. Michael made the chat group look like something illegal when it was. When Michael said that he had reached out to some friends after leaving Angela's house, he could be referring to friends from his Paradise Men group. Michael could have stayed in touch with the men who moved to the U.S. so he could go meet them in the future. He might not have expected that they would become his saviors in his hour of need when things would get too difficult for him to bear with his abusive 90-day fiancé. Happily ever after. Star wife in America. It appears Michael is living with the same new family in Texas now.